My name is Katie and I'm from Lady Red Crafting, and we're going to make a yarn pumpkin today.
Hi everybody! So for step one, we're going to prep our pumpkin. This is a foam pumpkin from Dollar Tree. We take the stem out and then we're going to cut a circle along the top part of the pumpkin, and then we're going to repeat that step on the bottom part of the pumpkin. So now we're going to paint our pumpkin. I will typically paint the pumpkin the same color as the yarn we're going to use. So since this is a cream colored yarn, I'm using Waverly White paint from Walmart. It took 2 coats to cover all of that orange. So while we wait for our pumpkin form to dry, I grabbed 2 wine corks. You know those wine corks that you say that you're going to use for a craft and you never do? Well, now you can finally use them for this craft. For this one, I painted with the Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle. And the other wine cork, I'm going to glue ribbon around, and we'll see how this turns out. So I got this ribbon over at Dollar Tree, and it's kind of a burlap type ribbon. It's very unique, and with this wine cork, since it had a design on the top, I decided to leave the top alone. So now we're going to grab our yarn, and we need about 2.5 rolls of yarn from the Dollar Tree for this. I got all of my yarn in the same color, so they're all like an ivory light white. And I'm going to cut these into 18-inch strips. As you can see there, I then tie 12 of these 18-inch strips together. And then I tape it down to the desk. And then I start braiding this just normal 3-strand braid. And then we're going to tie the bottom when we get done. So we're going to do this a few times. You need 32 to 40 of these braids to do a complete pumpkin. It'll just kind of depend on how full you want your pumpkin and how thick your yarn is. So now we're going to grab our pumpkin form and our glue gun and take those braids that we just made and add them to our form. We're just going to use the glue gun to attach each one of those braids into the pumpkin. Now I've done it without the glue gun before, and it does work. It does take a little bit of finagling the first 2 or 3 braids that you put in, but once you get enough braids in there, they do hold together inside that form. So the glue gun is optional. I like it just so it keeps everything in place, but it's up to you. So once you're done attaching all of your braids, your pumpkin's gonna look something like this. So now here's the fun part. We're going to decorate and finish off our pumpkin. I grabbed my 2 wine corks that we had worked on earlier, and I tried both of them out as a stem. And you can see me here playing with a few different picks. I have some leaves and different items, trying to figure out what looks best on our pumpkin. So here you see me grab some wire twine and wrap it around a pencil. And I cut that with some wire cutters. And I'm going to add that to my pumpkin just to give it a little more spice. One thing you may notice is that I don't glue any of this down until I decide what I want for my pumpkin. So ultimately, I went with a less is more look for my pumpkin, and you can see that I put a gold ribbon and a wine cork that's wrapped in ribbon for my stem and the small twine to finish it off. Thank you everybody for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button below. And until next time, happy crafting!